Mars planet, but pardon me. Set the biome to Mesa. Mesa, maybe, or we could go. No, like it's the best idea, but let's go through like all the. Give me 2 seconds. Definitely not the Enkaden dragon spawns. Not that because they spawn. Not this because no mobs will spawn and we want mobs on Mars. Redwood taiga, cold biome similar to the regular biome, but we'll check that out at the end of the stream. I want to check out what that is. Desert, where we're little vegetation or other. Cactus. We don't want cactus on it. Savannah. We'll go Mesa. Now for the layers, let me just do something with the stream, and then we can Google up. Fuck's sake. Look up / Google what the different compositions of Mars are. So we're gonna remove this. So delete layer, and then we're gonna add red sand. Oh, if we can get it, Jesus Christ. And we're probably gonna do five layers, and then we're gonna add another layer, and it's gonna be red sandstone, and it's gonna be 2 layers, because that's what we're doing. So just give me 2 seconds. Two seconds, guys. I understand you guys are watching and it's taking its time. So we want to have, well, we're gonna have stone, right? So stone will be wherever everything else isn't, right? So it's basically, because I know it's rich in iron, Mars. I'm gonna say we'll have this about 70. Yeah, 70. It doesn't matter. We're high up, we're on fucking Mars. So yeah, cool. Right, now let's Google what Mars is made of, because I want to put a layer of iron somewhere. Preferably in the middle of that. So, what is Mars made of? Right, universe today. If I remember, I'll probably put this in the description. I won't remember. We could do that right now, but I actually want to get the thing started. Fucking hell. No, I won't. Where the fuck is the scroll button? Okay, right. Right, this is I just wanna okay, well that's the heat and shit. No, I want. Just tell me what the fuck the thing made out of. No, fuck it. 10% iron. That's what we're going with. Edit layer. Cannot be fucked with. Not even 10% iron. We're gonna do 30. Add layer. Iron. Add layer. Stone. Add layer. Iron. Add layer. Stone. And then we'll do 2 layers of iron. And then we'll do just what, like 10 layers of stone or something. Yeah, 10 layers of stone, and then I want to add a little water deposit, but it's going to be like really far down, so it's hard to get. Water. And then add stone again, by about 12. And there we go. So, what we got? 5 sandstone, 2 5 red sand, 2 red sandstone, 30 stone, iron stone, iron stone, iron stone, 2 iron, 10 stone, 1 water, 12 stone, bedrock. And then what we want to do is villages off, caves off, abandoned mine shafts off, strongholds on, biome Pacific structures. Is there any even in the mesa? I don't want to test it just in case. Yeah, lakes, no, let's. I think that's everything. Now, finally, we can create the world, and unless you're Pigslayer or Kieran or someone I know personally, you're not getting invited. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it goes. Now let's see what this world looks like, and you know, we're gonna play around with the story a bit. I like it. You know, there's cactus around, but maybe we can use the cactus as like an idea of, you know, how we're gonna get water or something. Now, how will we build our shuttle? Quartz. Oh, we should put the water as ice. What the fuck? Oh well. Quartz. Glass. Or should we do white stained glass? That might be a good idea. Sorry, my balls are itchy. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm thinking white stained glass. And is quartz even the best idea? Like, mate, what about bone blocks? Let's look for a kinda. No. Okay, right. Let's try this out. So, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right. And then we're gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2. Right, that's how it's gonna look, right? And the block is gonna be around here. Yeah, both directional, so we'd have to do something like... Yeah, that might be awkward to build with. Oh shit, no, we can't put it there. We'd have to put it there. So, stick with me, guys. I normally don't... Because I don't exactly know... Like, I know I want to do it on Mars, and I want it to be, like, similar on Adrift. But I don't know if I want to do it like, oh yes, we have a mission, and we actually have a goal. Or if I want to do it like... Yeah, we crash landed. Fuck, I guess. You know, how the fuck are we going to get away from here? I don't know. Oh, do we want that? No, give us some red sand, just in case we place where we don't want to. Or we break something that we don't want to. Bring it in like that, and then like continue it like that. Maybe? I don't know, I'm not good at building circles. Which is fair enough, because we are playing Minecraft. So yeah, if you haven't realized, this is actually gonna be a pretty chill stream. Okay, so what do I want to do here? I want to do 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh yeah, bone block. That's perfect. But the thing is, we're not allowed to break our ship, so it's not like I'm cheating or that or whatever, you know. It's like, you know, I'm not allowed to break the ship, so it's fine. I think I went higher over here. What the fuck? No, that's okay if it's the texture not like. No, just for the sake of it, I'm gonna do it like in the right direction. You know. Now, that's okay if we do it like... See, I don't like it because it's directional. That's the only reason I don't like building with the bone block. Because then we have to go, oh yes, let's do that, and then let's... I don't fucking know. No, I should have placed it there. So yeah, this is where we're gonna have like our instruments. Because if you haven't seen, I think Subbase was on the second channel actually. But if you haven't seen, like, well, first of all, if you're not subscribed to the second channel, actually subscribe. I'd probably say some of my better content is on there. Like, cause like I'm less scared of that getting found out. You know. No longer in party because of connection error. Are we still live though? That's what I want to know. Because if we're not, that's bad. That's very bad. So we're gonna have windows over here. Let's just hope we are still live. If we're not, well, you know, we haven't done much, so it's not a big deal. But still, I'd like it if we were still live. Yeah, we're still live, I think. Let's refresh the stream. So I'm thinking of having like this is the way that we were supposed to be traveling. So a lot of the stuff it pushed up against. Oh shit! No, that would make no sense. Wait, why the fuck did I... Oh yeah, I made a hole to get in. Shit. So this would be like the floor, so we don't want that there. Yeah, we're still live. Okay, good. Right, we don't... Wait, did I just... No, I didn't. I'm facing the wrong way. So we... Right. So, imagine us sitting here, right? This is where we would be, right? So, we gotta build it like... And that's our idea. So... Quartz stairs. Oh shit, this is gonna be awkward. There we go. So that's where that will be. Okay, because you know we'll be facing this sort of direction. Levers. Why would the fuck would a lever be there? I have no idea. Let's chuck a button on as well. And let's see if we can get some good paintings. If not, we could just put a map inside a thingy. And this is confusing the shit. Yeah, cause we're facing that. Man, I'm getting too into this. I'm. Okay, well, maybe this. Wait. Yeah, that kind of works. And have another one here and here. Like, it's a screen. It doesn't really matter. I'm not going to be explaining it. It's just one of those things. Crafting table there. And, now, here's where the other items come in. So, we want to go to the redstone bit. Now, the things that we can use as other items would probably be these two mainly. You know, we can put shit on top of them and, like, around them. And maybe, like, a hopper as well. And, like, you know, to change it up so it's, like, different. Maybe, I guess you could use these main and probably not. Now, what is this? This is a dropper. So, maybe, no, we want the dropper to be a water-based thing. So, we're gonna need bone blocks back in our inventory. And they're here. Right, cool. Because we want the dropper to be... on the side. So the way this was planned was you were supposed to land and like it was supposed to be like shit. It was supposed to be like directional, so it'd be like here. So this would be the bottom, right? And this would be facing at the bottom, and you put a pump into this, the water production thing. And wait, I think yeah, if you rename it, it changes the name of it after it placed. So, what is this? Water pump? Water pump. Cool, right? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a hopper inside. First of all, let's set it today. We're gonna put a hopper inside, and we're gonna call that like the feeding tube for the pump. And like, you know, because normally when you're storing shit, you put shit inside shit, right? So we're gonna put a hopper inside, not outside, right? Because we gotta set it up when we get outside. Because, you know, we gotta set it up differently. And then what we will do is, so we gotta go 1, 2, 3, right? And then we'll have a comparator in, we'll have a comparator coming out of there. Wherever a comparator is. There we go. And then what that'll do is it will unlock this hopper, which is going into there, which is going into a hopper that's going into here, that's going into a whole actually, you know what, that's fine. That kinda, you know, it kinda adds to the feel. So that's fine, right? You know, it might just be a part of the pump, which it technically is, right? But it's not a part of the pump for the same reason. Doesn't matter. And then we'll have the water pump, another water pump coming up here, and then thingy in there. And keep in mind, I'm not the best at redstone, right? So this is how it'll end up being set up. At the moment, it's gonna be like, you know, that with sand on top, right? You know, I'm gonna be like, okay guys, let's set this up, right? And on the bottom hopper, well, here, right, we'll make a mound here or some shit, right? You know, give a reason for it, you know, maybe some like dirt tossed up here, because, you know, you're slamming into like the ground or some shit. I don't know yet, right? We'll figure that out later in this stream. Now what I want to do is see if this will detect. Okay, right, wait. Well, that right, okay, right. Okay, shit, wait, right. Oh shit, no, I won't. Okay, right, let's put this in here. I'm not good with redstone, so like I'm kinda trying to do something that's way out of my league. Okay. Alright, if we have, we'll also need something like, fuck's sake. This is way more complicated than I wanted it to be. Fuck. And the place is made out of sand as well. That makes it even worse. Right, we're gonna have to get some red sand in our inventory. And some redstone dust. Oh my fucking god. And we're probably gonna have to take it around like that. Well, not like that. This should be on level. Right. Wait, no. This should be the other way around. No, wait, like this. Because it detect him from that piston. Detect him from that hopper. And it should run around here. And it should power this hopper. No, it's fine. Let's redecorate. I don't give a fuck. So it should. Fuck's sake, man, oh man. It should come up here, and no, fuck it. Should come up here. Power this. This whole wall getting taken in by one. Power that. That should go into there. So is that us done? That can't be us done. What the fuck? Right, okay, right. Let's try this out. Oh shit, there should be... Okay, this hopper should be locked. And this should be turning it... Know what? Maybe we'll just... Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll just do it for camera cuts. We'll just be like, oh yes, and this happened by magic. Yay. Or some shit like that. Because all this fucking hoppers and... No, if someone in the comments can, like, come up with a design where you can detect if there's a cactus in there and, like, shoot out a bottle of water, then that's fine, right? That's completely fine. I don't mind if you can do that, and then we can do it, but I'm not that knowledgeable. It's... we need, like, a trading system, I guess. Yeah, that's basically what we need, and a trading system, they don't work like how I just did it, so, you know. Like, yeah. Okay, right. Right, okay. So, we'll have the water thing, the water pump over here, and let's see. Yes, it says water pump, thank God. Right, okay. Now, we'll need this. And a hopper. And what we'll do with that is we'll click here and go, what will we call this? Hose for pump. Hose for pump, right? And then we can just attach that to it. Okay? I think we're good. We have our water pump. Now, farming wise. Now that's a different story. Now keep in mind, you'll I don't fucking know. Let me find. Now, the idea is the idea of coming on this mission, we gotta come up with some lore, right? The reason you came on this mission was to, start a farm. Well, not a farm, but, colonize, right? Colonize, that's why you were here. Oh, fucking, let's put it here. Yeah, let's just put it there. So, the reason you came here was to colonize. Now, what you were given was, a stack of cobblestone, because Why not? Uh, oh no, we won't give you dirt. Give you. Where is it? Where are you? Coarse dirt. And we'll give you 4 coarse dirt, right? You were given name and some seeds. Right, and I know that's not a seed, but wait for it, right? Actually, no, let's get a stack of these. And like, oh no, wait, chuck that on the floor. Dehydrated seeds. Now, this means, you know, we can start farming once we get some water. Do you see where I'm coming from? Right? You see where I'm coming from here? You know? So the mission is to get some water. Which means we'll have to go out and get some cactus. Right? See where I'm coming from here? But you know, you're not given just shit, you know, now, how can I symbolize a dehydrated sapling? What looks like a dehydrated sapling? Any suggestions would be welcome. Maybe one of the arrows? No. Armor stand? Sure, know what? Sure. Dehydrated sap. Sapling. So that's for the seeds. The water, the dirt, you know, of course dirt you can't plant on, so I'll be like, oh shit, we can't plant on that. And then we rehydrate it, or we just hoe it, or some shit. I don't know yet. I'll make sure not to use infinite water sources. You know, I think that would be a good idea, you know, not to like fucking go, well, now we got an infinite water source. You know, forcing me to have a cactus farm, which, you know, there's enough cactus around here. Actually, you know what's a good idea? Let's bash all the cactus in the area. You know, not too far, just till I get bored, you know. And that means, you know, we gotta travel a little bit further. Oh, and the water pump's gonna be filled with, bottles. Of course. Because, you know, how else are we gonna get our bottles of water? Fuck off, I don't care. Let's just take out a few more of these. To this side. You know, there's a group of them over here. Let's grab that, delete these, get these, get these, get these, these. And I'm probably gonna say like some enormous number, like, oh shit, oxygen, shit, we gotta think of oxygen, man. Fuck, I didn't even think of that, man. Oh shit. Yeah, see that? Like, you know, like, it's barren enough. Maybe take out a few over here. But, you know, have a good area with no, you know, no sort of like cactus. So, you know, for the first 2 episodes, it's gonna be like, hey, like, get some cactus. Hey, like, do this. And, you know, these, shrubs, or are they dead bush? I think they're dead bushes, yeah. So, you know, the dead bushes, they're gonna give us enough, yeah, look at that. Look at that. Right? If I didn't already have, like, a thumbnail planned out, this would probably be the thumbnail. You know, just to show how barren it is. Now, first 2 episodes, they're probably gonna be like, okay, well, here's episode 100, right? Well, you guys want this, which, you know, I always do to seem polite. You know, technically this is episode 00, so, you know, if you think it's shit, you can tell me. So the way this is going to crash into it is going to be like that. So what we want to do is 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. You know, kind of remove this little bit over here. Big impact around the front. You know, cause that's the way you slammed in. I don't know why I'm picking that direction. I actually didn't mean to pick that direction. And now we gotta just build up the back and kind of bury the back. So, you know, I have it pretty thoroughly buried, because, you know, some parts are gonna be like too high. There we go. And then around here, you know, we're gonna have those, how do I explain them? Like these sort of things. You know, like, so like you pushed the sand forward. You've removed this, but you've just pushed it over there. You know, and like a big bit over here, you know, maybe even too high, I'm not sure yet. So, you know, like over here, I don't know why I didn't just make a normal shape like normal, but, you know, I wasn't feeling a normal shape like normal. So, you know, just kind of mount here, you know, so you pushed it all up, right? You made a fucking mess. You know, first thing you do when you're on the planet, you know, and you've made a fucking mess. That's what you've done. So now, you gotta pay for your mess, because now you've fucked up everything, and now you're stuck on a fucking planet, and you gotta deal with oxygen and shit. Now, how will oxygen work? Pushing and water breathing. What, you can't stack, like, oh, you can't stack any potions. Man, that's mad. Oh, no. No, you can't stack that. You can't stack bottles of water either. Mm, fuck. Let's see. No, fuck it. We're just gonna say, hey, we got a spacesuit. Takes shit from the world. Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. That's how it works. Shh. Right, okay. Be quiet, man. Shh. Yeah, well, that's what we're gonna do. Shit, why can't I? Oh yeah, I gotta go. Survival. Wait, no. No. Shit, no. Wait, what was the wait? It was like die. Okay, right, cool. Die. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% on the gray actually. But let's try it, because I was thinking light grey on everything else. Shit. Man, how the hell am I to die it then? Okay, right. Options, helping options, settings, user interface, classic crafting, and now that should work. Okay. Right, let's see if this works. Please say it does. Man, oh right, okay, right, well, that worked, Oh, fuck, I gotta get so many though. So, boots, grey. Man, what the fuck? Why they gotta have the brown bits at the bottom? Yeah, what the fuck, man? Can I change the color to something else? Like, nah. I was hoping I could like swap the colors around. Okay, cool. So let's lighten these up a bit by adding a little grey. You know, because you know we gotta have different shades. Right, let's check this. And what the fuck? Okay, right. Do I look like a spaceman? Man, I think I look pretty dope. I don't know if I look like a spaceman, but no, yeah, I guess so. I guess I kinda look like a spaceman. Like, you know, you kinda get it. Yeah, man, I look dope as fuck. So yeah, that's clarifying the fucking. What about oxygen? So yeah, so I think we'll be fine there. And any other questions, you know, we can just tell them to fuck off. So we're good. Food covered, and you know the rest will be like, oh shit, we got a message, and now we gotta go look for something. Oh, talking about messages, um, hmm, oh shit, yeah, we could set up like solar panels and shit. We might do that some other time. Messages. I'm thinking of a computer looking sort of thing. It'll probably be around here. A computer looking sort of thing. Not a furnace. Ender chest? I guess. Um. Trans. Transmitter. Cool, we got a transmitter. Let's say we'll have four transmitters. Does anything have its rule? Yeah, cobblestone in the dirt. Cool. So, you know, the transmitter, it might say, like, coordinates or some shit. Might just turn up on the thing. You know, we'll take a transmitter always when we're out, and then, you know, it's like, okay, right, we found whatever. You know, that's good. So yeah, guys, that's the Red Planet built. I'm not sure if I'll keep this up or not. I mean, no one really engaged. It was basically an episode, just with shitty internet, so it's probably really laggy. But yeah, I'll see you guys later.